Investa is an Australian property owner. We own and manage about $10 billion of assets across Australia.
Sustainability is embedded in every part of our business, from our financial investment decisions all the way through to how we run our buildings.
And that's through either energy efficiency, through building efficiency and innovation, but ultimately driving the performance by reducing operating costs. Support from the CEFC is very important to Investa because it reinforces our credentials of being a leadership in ESG performance.
So we committed $110 million to Investa to support the development of 60 Martin Place.
So as part of our partnership with the CEFC, we've set some aspirational targets of net zero emissions by the year 2040. We'll be looking at each and every asset in partnership with the CEFC and looking for creative and innovative ways to drive those emission reductions.
Investa's commitment to adopt and implement science-based targets was a key reason as to why we invested with Investa.
Science-based targets are really important because they provide an international, globally recognised benchmark for setting carbon reduction targets. What's important about them is that they align those targets with climate change science and a commitment to a 2-degree future, and in alignment with the Paris Agreement of 2015.
The decision by Investa to adopt science-based targets will have a knock-on effect throughout the property industry, reducing the emissions throughout that sector as a whole.
The partnership with CEFC is very important to us because it is about better efficiency within our buildings, that's operationally. It's about procurement of green power or alternate power sources, which the CEFC has a vast network of providers and also partners. If we can drive better efficiency and get the latest technology within our buildings, we ultimately can drive performance and reduce our operating costs.
60 Martin Place will be a 5.5 stars NABERS energy rated building, which is leading edge for commercial office buildings.
Investa sees its contribution to a cleaner economy in a very broad sense. Traditionally, in the last 10 years, we've had a great track record of driving emission reductions in our buildings and within our operations. But moving forward and having set that aspirational target of net zero emissions by 2040, our focus is really on how we share that expertise with our tenants.
The future for Investa around its clean energy targets is on the journey to becoming net zero by 2040, and as part of that, the CEFC is a great supporter in providing not only equity in finance, but also the strategic relationships, research, data and know-how